Because we did it on the Tanzania only, now we want to loop through each link of schools in this web page. So to do that, we now edit our priorities. Instead of considering Tanzania only, we now use the link for the whole web page. So you remember that we had Tanzania link, so we have to create another link for the whole. This will be the URL to move direct into this web page. This URL for the NECTA CSEE 2024 result will move you direct into this web page, where you will be having the schools, private and secondary, and every table that is in this web page, as you can see. So this URL is the link to the web page of these results. So the next thing, we also send a request to the website. We also send a response to a website. The website, this one, and then use the beautiful soap to pass the HTML content of the page. After passing the HTML, then let's get all the school links. As you can see here. So to do that, links, we call it links. We store in the links. Let's see these links. It has come. Okay. We have not learned this one. So if we run this one, the memory will, the link will be updated with the links of all schools rather than just Tanzania. So after that, go to the links. Then the links will be, yes, these links, as you can see, I've obtained them. So you want to loop through each of these school to fetch our data, and we focus on getting the region, which is mostly the Salaam region. Those private resitting centers which are in Dar es Salaam region are the ones that we want to fetch here. So let's move on. So come to this code that we have created for Tanzania, and let's edit it to fit to loop through each school. So if it will loop through each school, we will store the values. We have the schools container here that we will store. Let it be a list that we will store the fetched schools. And also, because this if was for a single school, now let's loop through each school. So if we say for link in links that we have seen, let's start to the first thing here. Remember that we have not done, we have not fetched the URL from the link. So the first thing after getting the link, let's fetch the URL from the link. And how do we do that? We say href is equal to link href. This will fetch, we get the link from, we get the URL from the link. The next thing, before starting writing another condition, let's text it. Create this, take this text, the text of after the link. So to get the text, get the visible text which is inside the link without extra space, you will say that it's the link dot get, after get text dot text, then strip is equal to true. So this will get the visible text inside the link without extra space. This one, this visible without extra space. So the next thing, use the condition that we created through the Azania or through the single school. So even this condition is indented right here. So if the href and the text are present, then the result. So if the href and text are present, then we move to the next step of also wanting to know if the results and the href are also present. If the results are present or are found in href. This way, the result here, we're having many codes, many links here, and these others are containing index. So the links which contain results are the one which goes to direct to the schools. So that's also a condition that has to be met. The next thing that you have to check, is to fetch the first word from that school, as we saw during Azania time. And the next thing also, to get the first word from the text as the registration number. This way. Also to extract, to join all words after the first as the school name, this way, and we will store it in school name, and also append or add the registration number and school name to the list. Yes, we wronged here in this. This is a condition for this one. Alright, let's indent this first to check. Yes, our code is successfully, and I think we can move forward. Now let's create a data frame, hold the name df. So this will be a df, df is equal to pandas dot data frame, called the df, and also let's display it. I will suggest it to be on the next cell. Let's distribute them. I suggest to be on the next cell and then it displayed. It might have many schools, so we need to use just first 10, also 10 schools. The head, let's say 10, if it will run successfully. Still to run this one and this one. Yes, so here you can't see very well. Let me split this into two sides. Shift render. Yes, so the first 10 will be like this one. page number, school name. Oh, we want to see them full. Let's try even 7. You see, so this is for the first 8 schools. You can proceed with the rest. If you just write DF and run, it will take some time because of many schools. It will take time. So after having the registration number and school name, then we are going to the next step of taking the values for private schools, private resitting centers. We need to dive into the private resitting centers. But the problem with private resitting centers, I'm going to show you the problem and the method and the solution also to use in order to pass through this step. Okay, let's just remind ourselves in the last question we were dealing with counting the number of schools. DF, let's count here the length of the data frame called the DF. You see the same value, 6,536 schools. So our focus is on the private resitting centers.